Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm gonna unbox a Bluetooth G-Shock watch, which I already unboxed like 2 times before already on the channel, but this time in a different colorway. GBA-400-1A9JF JDM version operates on 5413 module, so you're gonna see similar thing again on the manual book. 5413 Japan module, and it comes this almost like the international non-JDM type of packaging with this black tin case over here. What's different is that the box over here comes in white colorway with G-Shock Bluetooth over there, so this I know this guy has Bluetooth, and that's all. Right, pop it out right away. Because this guy over here is pretty old, but the colorway is, I believe, to be very nice, and that is in gold and black colorway. And here it is, GBA-400 series Gold Black in a used condition. So when I'm showing you guys all the close-up photos and all those, you're gonna see a lot of scratch marks, all those harsh detail, but the watch itself is still looking fine. You know how some G-Shock over time is gonna fall down in price, but for this series, all this GBA-400 series Bluetooth model, they just remains the same. But the one I've got over here is in a used condition, so I'm able to get it a little lesser than those one brand new. And yeah, still looking fine, the function is still working great, so I'm good on that. For the details on this very one, we're gonna have a look at 3 buttons on this side over here, 2 in square, 1 in round circle shape. This button over here is the Bluetooth on or off button. And we have 2 buttons on this side over here to enter some setting or performing some functions, and we have single crown over here. Basically this is the key to all of these functions in there, because you're gonna need this to setting the watch, to also turn on the Bluetooth if I'm not mistaken. Look at that right away, and all those basic things that you could do on basic watch out there. You're gonna need a crown in this very piece over here. At home time, we're gonna have a look at date and time, and then we're gonna have a look at world time. We have alarm, 5 of them. We also have a stopwatch, basic stuff, chronograph, you know, and we have a countdown timer. We are now at 10 minutes. We have, this is the setup, basically where you're gonna see which device that this watch is currently paired to. In this case right now, if I'm not mistaken, press this lower right button right here, an iPhone device, so that's that. You could clear this pairing if you want to as well by pressing the adjust button over here. So if you already paired a watch, you forgot, and then you swap the phone, or you just don't want to pair it anymore, you could just press it over here, and look at that, it's now writings in there not yet paired. So that's how you disconnect the connection, and then you could connect to the phone again. Okay, press mode. Now we go back to home time, and that's pretty much it, I believe. And we also have a very bright LED light from 6 o'clock position over there. Very nice, but the one I'm holding right now is in the used condition, so when I turn on the light, you're gonna see all those imperfections in there, so just bear with me. But you guys should know that the gold and black in there still making this watch looking very incredible, especially at daytime. Gold and black has always been a classic colorway for G-Shock watches. I mean, almost every series comes in gold and black today, so this is one of them. Although they didn't actually call this gold and black, they just 400 series 1A9. Code 9 over here stands for the colorway yellow, and the rest are just black, which is very nice. This watch over here is more like the futuristic type of design. It is big case, of course, have a lot of buttons, so this series is perfect for Bluetooth. And also, as you guys could see, all of those buttons have their own guards. Very big guard over there, button guard for this round shape as well, square shape over here, and the biggest guard is for this crown. Look at how big the crown guard is for this piece. I mean, again, the crown itself is very big as well, and easy to operate. It's like very easily. Just slide a finger in there, you could operate this thing as well, so that's very nice. And one other thing that I like about this type of series is that all those finishing and this middle part over there, those comes in hairline finish that's gonna reflect rainbowish light color spectrum when lights hits on it, so that's very cool. Some other thing that I don't like is that this part in the middle here is too big, resulting in a tiny digital display, which is weird. You should make this one smaller and this digital display bigger instead. And second thing that I'm not a fan of this series is that it don't have an auto light features, which is a big bummer for this piece, since we have a GA-400 series that come with similar appearance that have auto light features in them. Alright, let's forget about that. Let's move on to the build for the watch band right now. Moving down over here, we have G-Mix, since this is indeed G-Mix series where they are focusing more on music. So G-Mix, G-Shock mix for music actually. And we have standard taper in the middle here for the watch band, almost like a frogman type of a build, and all the way to the end as well, except in this case, instead of this round shape, it is actually squared off like that. It looks way more advanced, look way more trendy, like not like something that is in the 90s and all those. So that's a very cool design that they made on the watch band alone. So they didn't just make the watch, they also make the watch band fits to design to the idea itself. Moving on top here, we're gonna have a look at standard band keeper, matte finishing, not as glossy as the watch band and bezel, and also a plastic buckle, which I'm not a fan of at all, with Casio Thailand sign below it, so not too much to say about that. The bottom part comes in fully matte finishing, and we're gonna have a look at this back plate over here with a lot of writing. Since this is a Bluetooth watch, you're gonna come with a lot of these specifications to pass some laws and all those, so you're gonna need this. And 5419 module, which I already made a video about as well, explaining in detail how to set up the watch, how this watch works, and all those tiny little things that you guys should know before you purchase this type of model. So go check that video out. In this video, I'm just going to talk about the colorway and just a quick summarize on the function as well that I just talked about already just now. So model writings over there, GBA-400 series, stainless steel back Japan movement, case in Thailand, water resistant to 20 bar as well, which is very tough for a smartwatch. We have Casio in the front here, FC, ID code and all those on the back. And one other thing that I like to talk about this very model is that there are a lot of this out there in a fake version. So that is also quite bummer for this piece. I mean, the watch itself is very beautiful already. I mean, the price itself aren't as expensive as well, so I don't really understand why people gonna buy a fake version of this. The existing of fake version of this that is very much similar makes this guy aren't popular today. Although if you actually use the function, you're gonna find out about how great it is. I mean, how fun it is to use actually. But yeah, that fake industry, man, it's just ruining the game. It makes people don't like this. I mean, some people does like it, but end up purchasing a fake version of this instead of a real one. So that is also a pretty sad thing as well. So make sure you know what you are purchasing, guys. But regardless, I'm gonna wear this thing right now. This watch is a big case model, so it's gonna fit pretty bad on my skinny wrist. But if I'm wearing a long sleeve like I am right now, you're not gonna see that at all. But if I pull the sleeve over here like that, you're gonna see all those imperfections. So it's all up to you guys. You could wear this all the way to the second hole from the top. If you have a skinnier wrist, you could wear this at the first hole from the top over there, and it's gonna give you guys a pretty tight fit. Yeah, the watch is still gonna look big on your wrist. And anyway, guys, if you want to pair this thing, you could pair this with an Android or an iPhone, and to control the music. I mean, it's a very fun watch to use. You could check my module demonstration video for all that, because if I'm gonna explain it over here, it's gonna take too much time. This video is gonna be very long and pretty much boring, so that's not the point of it. I just want to show you guys how it looks like and what I like about this and what I don't like about this and how it fits on your wrist. And that is all that I have to share in this very video. I hope you guys found this useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if this does help me though, and also subscribe to see more contents like this coming up in the future. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and